What's up, guys? Welcome back to another review from Wright Family Gaming. Today, we're going to review one of my favorite games that I love playing, Gold Mining Simulator. It was formerly known as Gold Rush when it first came out. Gold Rush, the game. Uh, it is for console and PC. So, I know the guys. I talked to them, Code Horizon, that had released this game, and it was released in 5/21 or 5/28/21. It is 7.11 gigabytes per console to download. I've got a little over 73 hours in it. Uh, so you got a couple of different options. Uh, PlayStation Store has it for 24.99 or a bundle for 26.99. You can buy the DLC by itself, the mini equipment for $4.99. So Steam has it for $19.99. Bunch of bundles options. You can get one with the Orange Beast 24.28, Mini Machine and the Orange Beast for 25.77, and Gold Miner Edition is 42.25, which I'd say that is all of them put together. Also, you got 6 updates that has been done on it over the years. Uh, to me, this one here was made. This was like one of the original ones they made. Uh, it was a made by a cheaper engine, so it ain't perfect, but I enjoy it. So now we're going to jump right into the game and talk about the graphics, talk about the machinery and the work and all that. So let's jump right in. All right. So here we are in Alaska. First, I will start off by showing you. Uh, let's see. Gotta give me time. I play so many games. I gotta get used to the buttons. So we start off. You got a map of the surrounding areas. Uh, you got Pine Valley, Nighthawk. This is the different things you can get. Old Arnold. There's one there. There you got your bed places. This is all fast travel areas that you can click on and fast travel. The little signs. So I own Old Arnold, and this is my newer one I just bought uh, not long ago. So I'm trying to mine it. It gives you more gold. Old Arnold's just the starting point. So as you can see, you got your gas station, you got your rest area, you got your gold where you can sell your gold, the bank. There's your blacksmith equipment store. So that's your map. Then you got your gold map. which shows where it shows your parcels. You can click on which parcel you want. See, that's the Old Arnold. So this is the one I'm in now. And as you can see, I've took samples. This is where you go and you drill with the drilling machine, and it will give you the amount of gold that's in it. Uh, so that's what happens when you drill, and then you got your journal, which is what tells you how to do everything. So up in the corner there, you got the time, you got the day, and the day of the month. Uh, you got tells you how many days to winter. You got temperature, money, gold, magneto, and what version it is, which is 1.717. Uh, so let's just jump right in here. Uh, there's something really low on fuel. So I need to check to see which one that is. So that's a mobile fuel tank right there. Uh, you can actually get fuel from. This is a little mobile wash plant. That is the Orange Beast, or the Frankensteiner, or whatever you want to call it. So you've got your regular, controls like any other. Of course, you can always mix the controls. You get out by square. So I really don't know what is low. It ain't that. It ain't that. So I'm trying to find what it is so I can go ahead and fill it up, but I ain't seeing nothing. The generator's at 73%. If you look above here, you got all your stuff. This is the mobile fuel tank. It's 83. Generator 73. Of course, that don't take fuel. That does, but that's turned off at the moment. So is that. This is where you can put your magneto, which comes out of mixes with the gold. So this is your drill machine, uh, as you can see. Okay, that's what it was. Then I left that running. Oh no, I didn't. I hit the wrong button. So that one's got gas too. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's running, so I don't know. So you can load with the wheel loader or uh, excavators or whatever you want to do, really. So I don't know, guys. Everything's turned off, so I don't know unless it's something up here on the hill. So this is your mini machines. Sounds like that's running. No, that one ain't even been moved. So I got an extra water pump thing, a trailer. That is a mobile water pump that you can pull with a trailer. So is that what it is? That's what it sounds like's running, don't it? Which I don't even want that, so crap. Hit the wrong button again. So now you've got to look around. So I'll go in here. Of course, you got your truck. This is where you can go to sleep at. Run up, use the door, ask you how many you want to sleep. Then, of course, you got your tent up here. Uh, this is where you can pan and all that. So on each map, there's different areas. Like here's a panning spot where you can actually just come dig with a shovel and pan. Uh, each one of them has one of those locations. This you can go out to the lake or the creek and fill up with the water. There's your pan, your bucket. So what I want to do is show you guys here that you can transport stuff uh, from wherever you want. Like, okay, see, I got Rivertown on our parcel. That's the ones that I've got set up. But there's your storage space, which is where you buy, and then you can just click them and order them over here. You got your old Glen Bank. It's where you can find your parcels and buy parcels and sell your gold bars. You can see your stocks. You can get loans. Uh, you can actually buy workers, but I have never used one, so I really don't know how it works. You can set your notifications here. Here's your equipment. So we'll go through all these. You got your hog pan, no pump, which means there ain't no pump to hook up for water. That one does have pump that you can hook water to. There's your sluice box, your extensions, your hog pan mats. That's what goes inside the little pans there. You got a little diesel pump, water pump, you got an electrical water pump, you got a mobile generator, a wave table, which is what gives you the last of your gold. Basically, it does all the panning for you. You got a magneto separator that separates the gold. This here gets all the nuggets out of the mats. There's work lights, miner moss, or miner's grill that goes on top of the inside the machine. Miner's moth is what lays inside the machine. Sluice box lays inside the machine. So that's all here. And then you do have stuff tear up, so you can buy parts, trucks, tires, wheel tires, water field, everything you need can be bought in here. And then of course you got your mini wash pant, simple, then you got the trailer, big trailer, mobile wash plant, magneto trailer, mobile fuel, mobile water tank, big diesel water pump, big electric, and a light system trailer. And then accessories, you got bucket, jerry can, thin water hose, fat water hose, huge water hose, thin water hose connector, fat water hose connector, huge water hose connector, water splitter, huge water splitter, low voltage power cable, high voltage power cable, low voltage power cable extension, high voltage cable extension, power splitter, medium transport crate, big transport crate, 4 meter steel cable, 5 meter steel cable, 7 meter. That is your equipment. So now you go to the buy machines, and I'll show you your machines. You got small excavator, dump truck, bulldozer, front end loader, big excavator, drilling machine, Frankenstein, mini drill machine, mini front loader, mini excavator, remote control, conveyor belt, huge excavator. And then you got your stuff to build your machines with copper, conveyor belt hoppers, duplex, old Arnold's, reforce, trommel, sluice box, ST sluice box, TDJ sluice box, big power generator, conveyor belt, big fuel pump, regular trommel, shaker, Glacier Creek, D-rocker, planter, gravel pump. And that's all your stuff here. Uh, so as you can see, it's not graphic wise. Let's just go ahead and talk about graphic wise. It is not very good done graphic wise, right? I mean, it looks pretty poorly. Uh, there's worse. I've seen worse. But you got to remember they this was made with a older engine, so I mean it's not going to be that perfect. This is like one of the first ones they created, especially that's multi-platform. Uh, but I mean it's not very good graphic wise. It needs a lot of work. There is still some glitches, and when it first come out, I played it. I love it, but it was so bad it crashed and froze, and you just couldn't play it. So I waited a while, and then seen some updates come in, and I started playing it again. And they've actually done a really good job so far. I haven't much had crashing out of it no more. I've not had freezing. Uh, but there is still some glitches that just you can actually see. So not very good, but that's a whole lot of the reason why people don't play it. It's because it just looks bad. But I ain't one of those people. I like it because it's spot on. Okay, this game was originally called Gold Rush, as I mentioned before, when it first came out on Steam. And if anybody's ever seen the show Gold Rush, watch it from season one. This is identical. So the wheel loader here, same identical one they used in season one. You got your tanks that looks just like your bulldozers, the same. Every one of these are all identical. Looks spot on in real life. I mean, they did such a good job on copying stuff, making it look identical. I mean, it looks good. It just looks identical. Even down to the big belt there, because that's the one that this right here is the one that Parker had made for him. So, I mean, that's why I enjoy it because it looks really good when it comes down to the actual equipment, and everything works really good. It's the same as it would be in real life, the same as they do it, and that's another reason why I'm a big fan because Gold Rush, the way you get gold out of the ground is fascinating to me. I mean, it's just to me it's fascinating. So that's why I like to use it, like to play it. I've been playing this game a while now. Uh, but like I said, there's still some improvements to be done, but they're also still doing the upgrades. So uh, never know when you're going to get one, but they've done really, really good at doing this. So you can make your camera go. You got one that controls the camera view, and then you got one that actually works the machine, kind of like SnowRunner and all that. Uh, this is the newer. This was one of the ones I just updated. Was this excavator? It's just called Big Excavator, and I love this thing. I love this thing. So it took forever using the actual other excavators on the game when it first came out. Uh, you was better off just saving up buying the wheel loader because you could just fit so much more in there. So but then they come out with this, and I like using a wheel loader. Don't get me wrong, but I like to switch things up. And they come out with this here, and I use it now because you can actually. I mean, it's pretty good. You can actually fill one up pretty quick. And just like real life, uh, you can actually load these by just the machine itself. You don't have to use the or the pulley or the bulldozers and all that. You can actually just use the excavator, pick it up, and dump it in the machine if you can get close enough. Uh, so yeah, you can turn lights on, of course. You can show your controls over here. Headlights ain't very good, of course. Uh, show you something too. There's also settings because this game is very, very hard. It does freeze like farmer's life and all that when it saves. For some reason, I don't know why, but Medieval Dynasty does that. So it kind of makes you feel like it's freezing, but it's not. Uh, so what I'm doing is it's very hard to make money on here. Very hard, especially when you're first starting out. You got to start out panning and all that, and it takes forever to save up enough money to actually start making money. Crap, hit the wrong button. There we go. So I'm just gonna back right up here. We got some more area to clean out. Okay, put that, turn it off. So as you can see, I have the tier 5 setup. Uh, so this is actually a tier 5. This is the highest tier you can get here. Well, that gone. There's still more in there, guys. So you got to watch what you're doing so you spill it. But it's hard to see in the dark, so we'll go sleep after this bucket gets dropped off here. So these things don't really steer good. So I would think that's probably like real life though. So I always turn the motor off because you will run it out of gas, and I always hit those parking brakes because if not, it'll roll. Okay, so that's how you switch through your tools. So we're gonna go to sleep so it'll get daylight. which ain't even late really. It's just time for winter is what it is. So you can actually sleep as many hours you want, or you can just do like I just did. Uh-oh, our belt's out of fuel. I cannot remember where the fuel thing is on it. So what I do here, that's why I leave that. Uh, ah, I hit the wrong button every time. That's why I leave this here hooked to this trailer because this is you're going to use that mobile gas pump a lot more than uh, anything, any other trailer. So that's why I use. So I can't remember where it's at. So this one's actually got. Uh, so you actually have a headlamp too, but I thought you did. Ah, sorry guys, just trying to figure it out here. So I play so many games that it's really hard for me to uh, keep up with buttons. Ah, there we go. There's the headlamp. Yeah, right there's the fuel thing, and that ain't gonna reach. I don't think we can try it. So you get your thing. Now this is one of the things that was glitched. Uh, if you drop that on the ground, it vanishes, and you can't find it. And I mean, it vanishes. I've actually had to. And a lot of times, I had when it happened, I had to end up uh, taking taking the and exiting it out and then coming back. So as of right now, I'm looking to make sure nothing is full. You can usually uh, with this tier 5 build, you can make about 3 runs and it's full, and then you got to change everything out. So you can also build this right here for money. That's an actual tank that holds water. It's another choice if you ain't got a creek or anything around. I always just use the creeks because it's free, you know. So what I want to show you guys is we'll go here and go to settings. I want to show you that this has got things. So it will allow you to do, play easy. You can turn it to everything costs $1, turn it off. Uh, you can turn your unit prices, which I'm metric, clock, type, 12 hours, time scale. You can turn the time down. I didn't. That must be something new because I ain't never seen that. Temperature, Fahrenheit, Celsius, gold nugget. You can enable that. And it it does what that means is you get lucky and find a big nugget, instead of just a fine gold. Prompts, that dig helper, I got it disabled. Machine failures is disabled. Pressure system. Machine failures, the reason I would like to play with that on, but I tried and it's like every 5 seconds something's breaking down. It's just not realistic, it breaks way too much. Your pressure system, that's when your plant get not has to have just enough pressure for the water. I got it disabled too. Easy wash plant placing, intense light effects, running a background random events. Uh, so the easy wash plant, that is the when you pick a part up to put your plant, it will actually show you where to put it. So yeah, we there's your settings. So it can be fun. It can be. You don't have to, you know, kill yourself trying to do it at the beginning when it's so hard. You can actually turn everything to $1 and you can play your own way. And that's what I like. I like games like that. I like games where they give you like Medieval Dynasty and, because I like to challenge myself, but at the same time, man, I play a game to have fun. I'm not playing to actually, you know, kill myself just to try to make it to a certain level or, you know. So, when I first started playing it, I tried the panning and all that. Uh, I did. I went and I panned for a little while and I did this and I did that. And to be honest, I don't think the money of the gold price, like the price of the gold, is kind of realistic. I think it's a little too low. Uh, to me, I think it is, uh, especially if you want to play like realistic. They definitely need to add make it a little bit more higher up wages when you know find your gold. Uh, so I did end up turning it down, to $1. So what I do is I try to, like, if I need something really bad or whatever, I might cheat, but usually I always try to I always just try to keep it uh everything at the same price, just keep it like it should be. Our dang belt ain't running, is it? Oh, daggone it. So now you got to figure out how to turn this on. I cannot remember it. Like took me forever to remember how to uh, triangle. So you got one, two, three speeds. So like I said, I've got it set up like this, but you can set them up however you want. You can set them up however tier you want. I've seen setups where they're just out here. They take one of those belts and wash the little wavetables and just automatically just pour it straight from the thing into the wavetable instead of using the machines. Of course, you could do that, but I mean, I like using these, because it's just cool. I like it. I enjoy it. So I'm going to uh try to run at least one round for you and show you how it works on the machines. Like how you clean the gold out and everything. So I am going to try to do that on this review. Of course, like always, I will be doing multiple reviews, so it ain't like it's just going to be one and that's it. But what made me, because I know I still got to do my second one on Farmer's Life, and what made me do this one was this has got a second coming out. So Cold Horizon has made a Gold Mining Simulator 2. Uh, it's not really said when it's coming, but they said very soon. So I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I really am. I love this game. And I've seen videos and I've actually talked to them. They did do the new one with the Unreal Engine, which is an awesome, awesome engine to make. So it looks so good. It looks a lot better. It's multiplayer. It's going to be awesome. It's really going to be awesome. I'm so excited for it. Uh, I love Cold Horizon. I love their stuff. Like I said, they do have a lot of PC stuff, and most of it looked pretty, really, really good. I don't have a PC, so I can't really tell you for sure, but it really does look good. Uh, but yeah, I really enjoy it, and that's why I decided to do the review on this first one, so y'all can see it, see how it's going to be, and that way you can see how much they're improving themselves. So also, I'm so excited about it because there's unfortunately, no other gold mining game on console. Uh, PC's got one, Out of Order, I think is what it's called, and I think there might be another one. Out of Order looked really good, but there's just not many gold mining games or uh, mining games for console. So I'm really excited that this one's coming out. So I will be keeping now that I'm doing the review on this one. I will be keeping you up to date with the second and with Cold Horizon stuff. Uh, I'm pretty sure they got another game called Sword and Shield on Steam. I've not played it, but it looked pretty good actually. Uh, like I said, if I had PC, I'd be doing reviews on both for you, but I don't. So right now, I can only do the console version. I'm hoping to get enough saved up and buy PC this summer, this coming summer. So I do want to give y'all information on the PC, like how much it is on Steam and the bundles and all that, just because I want to try to do everything I can for you guys. So, but as far as playing it, I can't do it. So, as you can tell, see, it's been saying power generator been struck by lightning 5 times already. So that's why I've got damage turned off, because I mean you can't get nothing done. But yeah, I can't wait. Uh, I think it's going to be awesome. The second one's for console and PC too. So, uh, but like I said, I do follow these guys pretty closely. So I will be trying to get the demo version for the second one when I can, as soon as it's available, and we'll check it out, man. We're going to try to be one of the first to check it out. Hopefully, I mean I follow them pretty close, so I think I can do it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to try our best to get everything we can for you. So we need to check, see what our plant's doing here. We're at 82%. Might have to get one more load. Yeah. So if you pay attention and you start with a fresh machine or fresh uh, to catch your goat and everything, if you start with a fresh one, you can actually run it at real fast, loading them like this, and fill that daggone belt conveyor up, and you don't have to keep running back and forth. Uh, but where I didn't, this one wasn't like a first start. I don't know how many runs I've already had, so I'm kind of having to get out and check and all that. But like I said, I will be trying to keep everybody up to date on everything. Uh, like I said, I love the show. Uh, I kind of watch it all the time. I watch about all of them actually, all of the side runners and everything else. I really enjoy watching how to do this stuff. I mean, it's really interesting to me, especially seeing how the older guys that like our ancestors used to have to do it. Shoo, can you imagine? Now that's what you call working. So, uh, so this should do it right here. I need to pull that excavator up, son, so I can get that other side over there. So I will be trying to. I'm going to make my runs down beside the machine, but I'm going to try to leave a platform for this to set on. Now, the reason I use this now, I didn't use it when it first came out, or I just recently started, and it's because I moved. Every parcel you come to has a different way of setting it up. Uh, like you can't put it anywhere you want. You have to be in the zone, like where the metal is to hold it. See all this framework and all that is already set in here on each one parcel you get. So that's what you need to look for, and that's how you set it. Can't just take them and set them down anywhere like you can on Gold Rush, the show. You can't do that. So we hit 100 up there. We hit 100 down there. We're almost at 100 there, so we're gonna have to shut her off. There we go. So what I do is just unplug the hopper. This is all your machines. So I turn the water off so I can do all my getting everything without water stopping me from seeing. So probably need to fill this up. But now that I think about it, yep, this is a total run right here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get them off the machines first. Uh, This is your mall or your grades. Of course, you got your moss. Now, see on PC, you can actually pick up several different ones at one time. So far, they've not done that for console. So you still got to carry everything at once, you know. Well, crap. Sometimes I play around with buttons just seeing if they've changed something. So it's like a good way to tell if they've added it or not. So instead of wasting all the fuel in the generator, I get everything gathered here and then turn it on. So yeah, this is a total count here. So I make 2 different runs. I fill mats up once, then I run again, fill mats up again, and then I do the gathering. As you can see, we've got 2 sets of mats already down there, so this is my gathering point. Time for me to clean the gold up, see how much I got. So I did do it different. I drilled this one this time. A few spots all over the the parcel to see if which ones was better, which ones wasn't. But they all was about running the same, so I just kind of just started digging. All right, so there's that. So let's get our buckets. So what we do is we pour our buckets in the magnetos. So we've already got a full bucket right there, or a full load. So that's ready to be turned on. All right, so we got everything out mat wise. So now I'm going to run up here and get the sluice box. So on this one, you want to switch to your little bitty thing there. So you'll run it. You'll do 2 on each plate. It's always just 2. And I think there's 4 of them. I might be wrong. It might be just 3. Okay. Yeah. See, there's 4 of them. So you want to pick your bucket up. And we're going to try to set that down there. Have it ready. Now we can fire up our machine here. Our mobile generator or water pump will automatically kick on. Of course, you see all the water. So now we'll start doing the big rugs first. Which I didn't. I should have waited. And turned it on after I got the load in. Or the mats in. Always make sure you got your buckets under everything. Because you will lose it. Up here will tell you when you're clean and how much gold you got in the bucket. So there's your bucket. You got 29% and you're clean on these mats. So now, basically just switch them out. Now there was a glitch where sometimes the mats would disappear. Like you would throw them down and bam, they'd be gone. You had to go buy a new one, lose your gold, whatever. But they did an update and fixed that. That was actually one of the last updates they did. So, or they said they fixed it. I ain't played it since that, so I can't really tell you if they did or not. But I'm pretty sure they would have. Because there's been multiple times it's happened to me. I'd come down here to get my mats, and there's always be one missing. First time I thought I just forgot to get it. And I said, man, I can't believe I didn't put one in there. Ran it without one. And then that second time I realized, okay, yeah, something's not right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to turn that on. I'm gonna get behind. Okay, so there's our big ones. And like I said, we will put all the mats and stuff back after we clean them all out. That way we don't waste too much fuel in the generator. So now we want to grab these small ones, and you fit 2 of them in one. So uh, they're not the same size. So if you're not running 2 different sets, then you ain't going. It'll be really low, and it won't look right. But I promise it's nothing wrong. It's just they're not big. See, there's half a screen. And be careful when you're grabbing them because you can grab the pan instead. I have done that. So we got a bucket full here. Uh, so the gold goes in that. This is your magneto. That should be good and clean now. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a full bucket. Okay, my bad. So you can actually dump these in there too. And you don't have to separate it. You can actually run it. Crap. I don't know what I was doing. So you can actually run it through without separating it. But you can do stuff with that magneto. So now we run over here. We got 99%. So we're just going to go ahead and turn it on. And this will start cleaning it all out, and it automatically adds it to your gold count. You look over on the top of the screen where it says gold. You'll see that it's okay. So we're done now. So just going to throw them down here. But yeah, every time you put it in the wavetable, it will start adding it to that gold, and you can just watch it go up. So you can just sell your gold like your regular little pieces that you get out of the mats. You can just sell it straight. But it is better to wavetable's done, so we'll turn that off. But like I said, it's easier to so if I never thought of this. But if I have enough power cords and stuff, I could also buy me another gold nuggeter and put it on this side instead of running them back and forth. That would save time, wouldn't it? So see, we get a lot more off Magneto off this. You can tell the difference in the mats, so it really don't matter if you mix them up. Uh, I try not to because if you're in a big hurry like I do, then sometimes you'll forget and just grab the wrong one, which it won't go in it, you know, but it still takes up time. But like I said, you can actually watch all this stuff work, and it is it's legit. I mean, it's just like it is in the show. So as you can see, the mechanic wise, everything works. There's not really any glitching going on or uh, anything bad. So they've done a really good job of keeping it updated and trying to fix everything people find. And that's why I support these guys as much as I do because, uh, there's a lot of companies that just don't do that. They can actually care less. Because you buy a game for 40, 50, $70 a piece, and turn around if it's one of the big games, and then you turn around and play it and they've already got their money, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know how I bent down over that. Now that's the problem with a lot of game designers, big ones, big names. You buy the game, they're like, okay, we got our money. Then people start finding really bad problems, and trying to fix it, and then they're just like, no, thank you. So that is another reason why I quit buying the big games. I done knocked that down, didn't I? Okay, we're done. That is our initial cleanup. So now all we really got to do is just unload everything, put it all back, and get back to work. That's it. We are done. Now you take your magneto here, and well, if I can remember where I parked my trailer at. Oh, right here. Oops. And then, of course, we take this bucket and, oops, wrong thing. Run it back up over here, put that back in. Oh, crap. I thought I got them. Crap over. Oh, I got the one. We'll just leave that in there until next time. And then, of course, you just, put everything back. Get ready to run 2 more rounds. Uh, Crap. So I think that's all of them. Now we'll grab these tiny ones here and put them back. Make sure you put them in because you can run the machine. It will still run without your mats in there. So now I want to make sure that I get all my grills put back because I about forgot. Okay, so now let's go over here and do the same thing. Hey, my wife's on doing a review, babe. Wife's been camping with kids. Her and her family went. Been gone all weekend. I never thought you could miss somebody bad. Uh, so that's it, guys. That's the review for today. That's how everything works. Uh, like I said, I'll keep everybody updated with the updates and all that kind of stuff. Uh, Definitely be keeping an eye out for the second one to come out. Shouldn't be much longer. So, hope you enjoy. Hope you support us. God bless you. Thank you for hanging in there. Uh, no, none of this can happen without you. Till next time, guys. Never give up. Fight till the end. This is Right Family Gaming signing out.